This is a guide to completing funding applications in the Trust Waikato Grantee Portal. If you're a new user, you need to register your organisation and request a user account. Start by completing the eligibility quiz on the right-hand side to see if your organisation is eligible to register. If you have completed your login and password, you can log in on the left-hand side under Login Now. Enter your username and password and press the Sign In button. This will give you access to the Grantee Portal homepage where you will be able to see your organisation details. To apply, you can click the Apply Now button. Please note that this portal does not auto-save, so it is very important to save your work as you go, otherwise you will lose your data. Under Organisation Information, you can complete your organisation details. Your primary organisation will appear here. If you are registering for more than one group, just start over-typing the other group you wish to make an application for, and it will change over. Enter your own name under Application Primary Contact. Then enter the name of the person who is going to declare that your application is correct under Application Secondary Contact. Groups quite often have one person complete the application and the secondary person checks it, then makes the declaration. If you are completing both the application and the declaration section, you can have your name as the primary and secondary person. Insert the project title, your project summary and what you are seeking this grant for, the total project costs, and the amount you are requesting from Trust Waikato. Complete your project costs. Click the green plus button on the right of the project cost heading and enter the description and amount of each project cost, and then press Save. We do not require a breakdown of individual costs. Group all the operating costs into a single line. Project costs must equal total project costs. Amounts requested must equal amount requested from Trust Waikato. Please detail any other funding sources for this project, the source or name of funder, amount, and whether the funding is confirmed. You can add more funding sources by clicking the plus button. Next, add the project start date by choosing from the drop-down calendar and the end date. The end date is optional. Please select the primary Trust Waikato strategic priority that your project will contribute to from the drop-down menu. Next, describe how your project will contribute to this strategic priority. Following this, detail the main ethnic groups and the age group your project serves. To add the city or towns you serve, click on the plus button. Choose an area and move it to the right by clicking the right arrow key, then pushing the Add button. This is a good time to save your work by clicking on the Save button at the bottom right. When you save, you will be directed back to the top of the form. To continue editing, push Edit and return to the section you were at. For the summary of your financial accounts, please include the year ended, your organisation's total income and expenses. The form will automatically calculate your surplus or deficit when the form is saved. Please also include the total balance of all your bank accounts and the date of these current funds. It is important to tell us if you have funds tagged for specific purposes. Please add these here in the Tagged Funds section. In terms of required documents, you must upload your annual financial statements, bank account statement, bank deposit slip, and shares report. This can be done by clicking on the plus button and uploading files from your computer. Click Add Files and push Start Upload. At the end of the application form, please complete the privacy declarations and then declare that you have the authority to complete this application by including your name and position held. It is important the person who makes a declaration signs on and makes a declaration themselves through their own login. If you are completing both the application and the declaration section, put in your name and title. Please then save the document. Once you have saved an application, it will be in Pending Applications. You can come back to edit your application at a later date and submit your application when it is complete by clicking the Submit button. If you have overlooked a compulsory question, you will receive a warning instead. Work through each warning until you are able to successfully submit your application. If your application successfully submits, you will receive confirmation on the screen. On the next working day, we will send you a confirmation email that your application has been received.